Hello and welcome to this series on NEET revision flashcard MCQs. We will deal today the chapter NCERT chapter 1 diversity in the living world. So the first question is, who is known as the Darwin of the 20th century? So the correct answer is Ernst Mayr. So he did a lot of work in 20th century based on evolutionary biology, and that's why he is regarded as the Darwin of the 20th century. What is the lowest taxonomic category? Genus, species, family, order. Okay. So answer is species. Species is the most specific and the lowest of this. If you remember the order, it is kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. So species is the correct answer. The scientific name of mango is Magnifera indica, but it's written in different styles. Which one is the correct style? Okay, so the correct answer is option E. If you know, a scientific name consists of two parts. The first part is called generic part and the second part is called the specific epithet. So generic part has to begin with a capital letter and the specific epithet should begin with a small letter. Taxonomy is the study of classification and evolutionary relationships, ecological habitats, physical features of organisms, genetic material. So the correct answer is classification and evolutionary relationships. It is not a study of ecological habitats. It is not a physical feature of the organism. It is not a genetic material. The scientific naming system used for organisms is called trinomial nomenclature. No. Binomial nomenclature. Yes. Consists of a generic name and a specific epithet. Scientific classification. This is the broad term you can call, but binomial nomenclature is a specific term. Biological terminology. No. So the correct answer is the binomial nomenclature. It was developed by Carolus Linnaeus and it is universally used for naming organisms. Which taxonomic category includes organisms sharing the most characteristics? So remember this, they have asked most characteristics. So you have option phylum, order, species, genus. So species is at the last of the taxonomic categories. It's the most specific. Okay. So species include individuals that share the most similarities compared to the higher ranks like genus or family. What is the taxonomic rank? Okay, taxonomic rank they have asked of Panthera in Panthera tigris. That means simply what does Panthera mean in Panthera tigris scientific name. So as we have already seen, Panthera means the first part refers to the genus or the generic name and the last part is a specific epithet. Okay, so genus, species, family, class. So option A, genus is the correct answer. Okay. So, which category has the least similarity among organisms? They have talked about the least similarity. That means the rank which comes in the highest, which in the hierarchy will have the least similarity. Species, genus, family, kingdom. Out of this, kingdom is at the top of the hierarchy, so it will have the least similarity among its organisms. Okay, that family Solanaceae includes Solanum and Panthera, Solanum, Petunia and Datura, Petunia and Felis, Solanum and Musca. So the correct answer is B, Solanum, Petunia and Datura. All these belong to Solanaceae. The term systematics was derived from A. Greek, B. Latin, C. French, D. Sanskrit. Okay. So the correct answer is Latin. So it is a Latin name. Okay. It is derived from the Latin word systema. All plants and animals are assigned to which categories respectively? Kingdom Plantae and Kingdom Animalia. Okay, so this is the correct answer. Not division Plantae, phylum Animalia, not phylum Plantae, phylum Animalia, not class Plantae, class Animalia. Okay, so these are the broadest categories assigned to plants and animals. Which order includes lions, tigers, and leopards? A. Primata, B. Carnivora, C. Felidae, D. Mammalia. Okay. So these are carnivores, simple logic. So they are carnivora, belong to carnivora. Okay. Class Mammalia includes A. Lions and gorillas only. Okay. All reptiles and amphibians, all mammals like humans, lions and tigers, birds and mammals. Okay. So option C is correct. All humans, mammals like humans, lions and tigers. Okay. So what do they have? Features, specific features. This is also important. Body hair and mammary glands. So these two are the unique features present in mammals. Which among the following is not a part of the taxonomic hierarchy? Species, yes. Habitat, yes. No. Family, yes. Genus, yes. So except the other three, habitat is not a part of the taxonomic hierarchy, so it is the correct answer. An organism's scientific name is composed of 2 words in Latin, 1 word in Greek, 3 words in Latin and 1 Greek word. So of course 2 words in Latin. Okay, so scientific names are written in 2 parts, generic part and specific epithet. Both are written in Latin. What does the term taxon mean in taxonomy? A species name, a rank or category in classification, an organism's habitat, a study of fossils. Okay, so the correct answer is a rank or category in classification. Of course, it is not a species name. Of course, it is not related to any organism's habitat. Of course, it is not a study of fossils. Okay, who developed the binomial nomenclature system? Ernst Mayr, Carolus Linnaeus, Gregor Mendel, Alfred Wallace. So the correct answer is Carolus Linnaeus. Okay, he developed the binomial nomenclature system to standardize and give a uniform naming to all organisms. The specific epithet in a scientific name refers to genus, family, species, order. Okay, so the correct answer is species. It is very common. Okay, so someone can figure out from the question only. So specific epithet is a scientific name that indicates the species to which an organism belongs. What is the correct way to write a scientific name? You have some 4 written versions. Out of that, the correct answer should be option C. The generic part is capitalized, begins with a capital letter, and the specific epithet begins with a small letter. Okay, Homo sapiens. And of course, when you are typing a scientific name, it should be italicized, and when you are writing it, it should be underlined. Okay. The family Felidae includes which of the following genera? A. Panthera and Felis, B. Panthera and Solanum, C. Felis and Triticum, D. Solanum and Datura. Okay, so option A, Panthera and Felis. These are the correct answer. Why is nomenclature necessary in biology? Option A, to confuse the identification process, of course not. To ensure universal naming of organisms, yes. To assign local names, no, because local names will be different in different locations. To determine evolutionary relationships, okay, not as such. So option B, to ensure universal identification of organisms. The scientific name of wheat is, here are 4 different versions. Out of that, figure out which one is the correct. Okay, so of course option A is the correct version of scientific name of wheat, Triticum aestivum. Okay, which of the following is the correct taxonomic rank sequence? Okay, kingdom, phylum, class, order. A, B, species, genus, family, kingdom, genus, species, phylum, order, family, kingdom, genus. So the correct answer is A. So the full taxonomic sequence is kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. Alright. Binomial nomenclature assigns names in which language? Yes, we have discussed. English, no. Greek, no. It's assigned in Latin, and French, no. Okay, so the correct answer is Latin. Okay, to ensure universality and standardization. The genus Solanum includes which of the following species? Manganifera indica, no. Solanum tuberosum, yes. Felis catus, no. Panthera leo, no. Okay, so basically it refers to potato. Okay, and is one of the species in the genus Solanum. Of course, this is known. What does systematics primarily deal with? A. Classification and evolution relationships. B. Description of habitats. C. Study of fossils. D. Genetic variation. So systematics primarily deals with the classification and evolution relationships. Okay, and it involves the identification, nomenclature, and classification of organisms by considering their evolution relationships. Which group includes organisms with a notochord? This question is also good. A. Arthropoda, B. Chordata, C. Mollusca, D. Annelida. So notochord, you have the chord here. So if somebody wants to take a random guess, the answer will be chordata. Okay. So chordata includes organisms with a notochord such as mammals, birds and reptiles. Taxonomy is useful for A. Environmental conservation, of course. B. Industrial applications, of course. C. Agricultural improvements, yes. And option D, all of the above. So answer is all of the above. What does ICBN stand for? A. International Code of Botanical Nomenclature. B. International Classification of Biological Names. C. International Code of Botanical Nomenclature. D. International Council of Biological Naming. Okay, so the correct answer is option C. Okay, don't confuse between option A and C. Option A and C, although look the same, they have subtle difference. A is International Code of Botanic Nomenclature and C is International Code of Botanical Nomenclature. Okay, so it governs the rules of naming plant species. The order Primata includes A. Tigers and lions, B. Gorillas and monkeys, C. Amphibians and reptiles, and D. Birds and mammals. Okay, so our correct answer is B. Gorillas and monkeys. It also includes humans also. How many species have been identified globally? A. 1 to 1.5 billion, B. 1.7 to 1.8 million, C. 2 to 2.5 million, and D. over 3 million. So the correct answer is 1.7 to 1.8 million species. Which taxonomic category represents a group of related genera? Okay, so mark this, related genera. A family, B order, C class, D phylum. So the one coming the lowest in the hierarchy will have more specific related genera. So out of this, family is the taxonomic category, taxonomic rank that groups related genera. Okay, because it comes the lowest, not lowest, it comes at the lower position compared to the others. The branch of taxonomy that deals with evolutionary history, okay, evolutionary history they have asked, is A. classification, B. nomenclature, C. systematics, D. ecology. This we have already seen. Systematics helps in evolutionary history, evolutionary classification of the organisms. Which scientist first described Homo sapiens? A. Darwin, B. Mendel, C. Linnaeus, D. Wallace. The correct answer is Carl Linnaeus, who first used Homo sapiens in his work on taxonomy. Alright, so the correct answer is option C. The study of cell structure contributes to A. systematics, B. ecology, C. biogeography, D. cytology. So the correct answer is cytology. So cytology is a study of structure and function of cells. So you can remember cytology by the name cytoplasm, which is present in the cell. So they have some similarity. Which taxonomic category directly ranks above genus? Okay, above genus. So you remember kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. So the correct answer is family. Okay. Which scientist's work expanded the scope of systematics to include evolutionary relationships? This is the first question that we have discussed. Okay. Who was called Darwin of the 20th century? So the correct answer is Ernst Mayr, because of his pioneering work on evolutionary biology. In which category do you find the presence of floral characters? This is also important. Floral characters is a key classification criteria. A class, B order, C phylum, D species. So the correct answer is order, because in plants, floral characters are significant in grouping families in order. Okay. The term taxonomy was derived from which language? A. Greek, B. Latin, C. German, D. French. So it is actually Greek word. Actually it is derived from Greek words like taxis meaning arrangement and nomos means law. So taxonomy originates from these two Greek words. Which of the following is an example of a binomial name? Panthera leo, B. Panthaleo, C. Panthaleo tigris, D. Leopanthera. So which would be the correct one of representation? Answer is option B. Okay, this I have already told. Genus part is capitalized and first letter is capitalized and specific epithet is like begins with a small letter and entire part is written italicized form if you are typing it, and it should be underlined when you are writing on the copy. Which taxonomic rank is broader than class? Okay, that means they want to say which taxonomy comes above class. So option is phylum. Which of the following does the family Poaceae primarily includes? A. Mangoes, B. Grasses, C. Cats, D. Carnivores. So the correct option is B. Grasses. These Poaceae family of monocotyledonous flowering plants, commonly referred to as grasses. So which taxonomic studies are helpful in? A. Understanding organism diversity. Yes. Conservation of biodiversity. Yes. Agriculture advancements. And D. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. What is the correct sequence of taxonomic category in the hierarchy? Okay, so now this question is the opposite of the another question that I showed you, which referred to sequence. So option A, species, genus, family, order, class, phylum, kingdom. So they are beginning from the lowest taxonomic category to the highest one. So they are going from the back one. That one which I showed you, it was the opposite one. It began with kingdom and then phylum, class, order. So it began with the broader taxonomic category, then it went to the specific one. Here we are going ulta. From the specific taxonomic category, we are going to the broader one. So B, kingdom, class, phylum, family, genus, species. C, species, genus, class, family, order, phylum, kingdom. D, genus, species, order, class, kingdom, phylum. So the correct answer is option A. Okay, and this is the sequence. It presents the standard taxonomic hierarchy from specific to broad category. So you can be asked in both the order. You can be asked from kingdom and you have to go to species, or you can be asked to go from species to kingdom, vice versa. Which feature distinguishes mammals from reptiles? This I have already talked in one of the previous questions. A, presence of a dorsal hollow nodal system. B, presence of mammary glands. C, body covered with scales. D, three chambered. So the correct answer is presence of mammary glands. Okay. So another unique feature I have talked about, not only presence of mammary glands, that is body hair is also important. What is the total number of taxonomic categories in the hierarchy mentioned in the NCERT? Option A 5, no. Option B 6, no. Option C 7, yes. Option D 8, no. So if you remember, kingdom, phylum, family, class, order, family, genus, species. So there are 7 categories. What is a defining characteristic of organisms in the genus Homo? A, bipedal locomotion. B, presence of tail. C, four-chambered head. D, external fertilization. So the correct answer is bipedal locomotion. Okay. The International Code of Zoological Nomenclature (ICZN) applies to which of the following? A, plants. B, animals. C, fungi. D, bacteria. So of course you can see the word zoo within the name, so that means it refers to animals. The largest known taxonomic group is A, phylum Arthropoda. B, kingdom Animalia. C, phylum Chordata. D, class Insecta. So the correct answer is kingdom Animalia. Okay. Last question. Which of the following is not a characteristic of species? A, they can interbreed. B, they produce fertile offsprings. C, they are morphologically identical to other species. And D, they share a common gene pool. So the correct answer is C, they are morphological identical to other species. Of course, each person of a species is distinct from the other person of that species, other species. Okay, that is what the unique characteristic feature of a species is. The other things are correct, like they can interbreed, they can produce fertile offsprings, but they cannot be identical. The members of a species, particular species, cannot be identical to the members of another species, and they can share a common gene pool. Okay, so this question is very important. With this I end the top 50 MCQs on diversity in the living world. As you know, this channel is not yet monetized. So if you want to support the growth of this channel and to make sure that I keep posting videos, such videos free of cost on the YouTube, you can support my channel by contributing in a generous amount, whatever you like, to this UPI ID. You just have to open a UPI, be it Google Pay or Paytm, whatever. You have to type this UPI ID and send your generous contributions, whatever you feel like. That will help me to support this channel and also to keep posting such videos. It will also motivate me to keep posting such videos and also help in your growth and preparation of a competitive exams. Thank you.